Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hearthstone Village, our Montana ranch here in Horsehaven. And we are getting ready to dive on in and take good care of our horses today. In fact, we will go ahead and start right over here with Hero. Hello, Hero. Hero is our Dolhurst, and he is actually the proud father of our wonderful Sagittarius Year 2 horse, an Archer. So we have finally named our Sagittarius Year 2. He looks amazing, by the way. And one of you guys suggested a name that totally fit his warrior-like personality, and it is Archer. So that is now our Sagittarius's name. He is the Year 2 Sagittarius Tier 1, and we are trying right now to find a female Year 2 Sagittarius that we can breed with him in order to try to get the Tier 2 Sagittarius, just in case there's not enough numbers thrown around there to confuse you guys. And I'm pretty excited because I think that the Year 2 constellation horses look even better than the Year 1 horses, and I really wow, I got a present! We got 20 diamonds! Yay! We won a reward for our horse collection. Oh, that's so awesome because we've gathered up so many of the Year 2 ones. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so proud. Oh, I wish we had gotten the Scorpio too. Oh, that's okay. I was traveling a lot then. And the Capricorn too will actually be available on the 22nd. So we will have a whole new horse to start trying to breed for. The Aquarius is going to be coming up, and then I think the one after the Aquarius is actually going to be my constellation horse. So I'm going to be very excited to try to grab that one. But you can see right now what we've got is the Tier 1 Sagittarius 2, and it looks really cool. But you can see the Tier 2 looks amazing with this white mane, and Tier 3 actually turns blonde, which I think is pretty interesting. So I would love to try to snag a Tier 2 because I think it would look really awesome. But in order to do that, we need to have a female Sagittarius too, and I haven't found one among our friends' other ranches just yet. Udi, let's go ahead and just see if Udi happens to have one, just in case, because I need a female Sagittarius. We can continue to try to breed for a female Sagittarius just on our own by mixing Hero, our Dolhurst, and then mixing, let's see, Rose, who's our Black Forest. And actually, I would really love to find another Black Forest horse. So if we happen to stumble on a Black Forest horse, that would also be awesome. I think they are quite stunning. It doesn't look like there's any constellation horses over here. All right, let's jump over to the German ranch. So this is just kind of visiting one of the friend ranches at random to see if we might happen to find what we're looking for. Ooh, she's breeding something very specific. This is a really nice ranch too. Oh my goodness. I really love visiting everybody's ranches. Are these thoroughbreds? No, they're the Akatekis, and they're very lovely actually. Maybe we'll be breeding those one day. A Tier 3 Jutland! Maybe we should just breed our Jutlands with a Tier 3 Jutland. We might have better luck than starting at Tier 1 and trying to get Tier 2 and then Tier 3. Alright, and anything over here? A lot of cuties. And a beautiful Clydesdale. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to breed up for the Clydesdales in the future. And is this the Shire? Shire Tier 3. We might come back and we might breed Tilly against the Shire in a little bit, but none of the horses we're currently looking for. So Udi, awesome horses, will be back. But we're gonna pop back over to the Montana ranch where we are working on our Sagittarius project right now. And we do have our very handsome Sagittarius, Archer. And now, you guys, Archer has a little brother. Isn't this so awesome? I was so blown out of the water. It was only like our 4th try or something like that, and we've ended up with Oliver. So we do have another Sagittarius 2 Tier 1, and he's a male. So if he had been a girl, we would have been able to breed them together and try to reach the Tier 2. But because he is a male, we are stuck at Tier 1 still. So we're going to make a little bit of room for him, though. So I need to find one of the Dolhurst. Let's see. Abia, are you almost ready? I need to raise him up to level 10. We can put Dream. Let's see if we can raise Dream and sell her for diamonds. We've been doing really good. I've been visiting a lot more now that we have the cloud races, potentially giving us those beautiful, beautiful Dream jewels. And I have been visiting my Horsehaven game quite often. Let's feed Abia to try to raise as many of our horses as possible to level 10. Once you raise a horse to level 10, they are then able to be sold for diamonds. And as you can see, I have gotten up to 922 diamonds because I have been really focusing efforts to show up and make sure that I can like raise our horses, putting them in the paddock if I'm busy. It just takes a couple seconds to kind of like zip through, raise them in the paddock. All right, and we'll be back to feed all of these guys in a little bit. Let's see, and what about over here? Rose, I'll go ahead and feed you, my beautiful Black Forest horse. I can't wait to breed her and hopefully have some more Black Forest in the future. I think they're very lovely too. I can't remember what the Black Forest tier 3 looks like. Can I glance at that really quickly? Let's see. Black Forest is all the way at the bottom. What do you look like at tier 3? They're very pretty. I think I prefer them at tier 1, ironically, but we will try to get the mythic level at some point too. All right, so no room in any of our stables just yet for our new Sagittarius, but we will definitely be trying to make room for him very soon. Let's check what our daily quests are. Harvest 7 oats, done. Clean out the Montana paddock 5 times, done. Collect 1,500 coins, also done. And now we just need to collect 600 coins in a steeplechase. I usually find that any steeplechase will meet this requirement. And to sell 8 oats. So we can definitely pull that off. Let me go ahead and harvest up some oats. There we go. Storage is now full. And then let's see. My storage is so stuffed, you guys. Oh my goodness. There we go. And we'll come over 8 oats. I'm going to sell some of this honey too. It's not going to hurt us to clear some of that out. There. So we completed another thing. We're going to complete our daily quest today. That's awesome. We haven't done that in a very long time. All right, so we'll be back to try to clear this out and convince some of our horses to be sold for diamonds. But I am also very curious about the other special horse that we currently are trying to chase down, and that is the fantasy horses. So we have been gathering up quite a few dream jewels. I have collected almost all of them exclusively from chasing down our wrangler friend and selling a whole bunch of the items that we grow on our ranches to him. And so I've got so many of these beautiful dream jewels from him. I haven't bought any with diamonds yet, but I'm really tempted to start doing that soon. Oh. And then I've gotten 3 of these orange ones and 1 of the sparkly ones. So we still need to get a few more, I think, before I feel comfortable trying to... let me go ahead. Oh, no! I didn't mean... Archer, hang on. I'm not ready to feed you yet, buddy. But I want to collect a few more before we start trying to actually... let me gather these up really quickly. Get the fairy horse, because it's still only a percentage chance of being able to get the fairy horse. So let me show you guys what I mean in just a second. Every now and then I kind of take a peek at it to see if we're ready. Here's the fairy horse. And then here are our gemstones. And if we add all 10 of these beautiful dream gemstones to try to convince a fairy horse to come to us, we still have a 20% chance, a 1 in 5 chance that we wouldn't get anything, that we would just get diamonds. So I'm a little nervous about that. And I'm kind of thinking probably not this time, but next time, we'll buy a whole bunch of these blue gemstones and we will try to go ahead and get a fairy horse, but not this time. Not this time, because I want to have a few more just so we don't end up going bust and like giving them all of those gemstones just to get some diamonds. All right, well, and diamonds are useful, but I don't think they would pay back what it would cost to buy the gemstones back. So yeah, we're getting there, you guys. We're almost up to 1,000 diamonds. That's usually my cutoff for feeling comfortable to start really spending diamonds all over the place again. 1,000 diamonds is just really good to have as a backup if you have to rush breeding and you really have to push through certain things in order to have the special events completed. So I always like keeping a little backup of 1,000 diamonds. Oh, speaking of diamonds, I actually think, can I collect something from the leaderboard? Okay, nothing there. I think I can actually collect something from the cloud. Was it the cloud? Yeah, look at that. Oh, more diamonds! Yes, that's awesome! So we should actually go on the cloud race today too. So let's go take care of our other ranches really quickly. And you're supposed to be able to collect up the gemstones at 1,500 meters and 2,700 meters at the cloud race. So we're going to see if we can do that. Oh yeah, and the Wrangler! All right. So with the Wrangler, we need to get a whole bunch more blue feed, and we need to get a ton more of these green salads. So let's go see what it would take to get the green salads, and then we can go over to Udi's place, and let's try breeding up the Shires. Yes, we're definitely going to be breeding up lots of our horses today. So far, we have been breeding Tilly. If you guys remember, we have been breeding Tilly and we have been breeding Trojan, and they have had so many Shires, and they're all tier 1. We've had so many tier 1 Shires. It's amazingly ridiculous. So I'm actually looking forward to the idea of just trying to breed Tilly up against a tier 3 Shire. Because why not? Why not just try it out, see if we have any luck with it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but at least it's something different. And let's see how their kids are doing. Trojan, you're not one of the kids. You get to stay. And then what about you? This is Sky. Let me go ahead and feed Sky. We're also raising these beautiful Shires up so that we can sell them for diamonds too. Getting very close to 1,000 diamonds. Oh, that'll make me so happy. All right, and then what about over here with the turnips? Harry, you want a bunch of turnips? Don't worry, I can get more. I can harvest them right outside from your little stable, buddy. So there you go, fresh turnips. And then he wants some salad in a little bit. But you want to come through and you want to feed your horses and put them out in the paddock, especially if your paddock is fully expanded, as often as possible, because it gets them inching up closer to level 10. And once they hit level 10, they're worth those diamonds. And I'll feed the baby really quickly, because I always think it's good to feed a brand new baby. There you go. Newborn foals need a little bit of attention too. There you go, little one. All right. And now let's take Tilly here, Miss Tilly, and we're going to go introduce you to the handsome Shire, the handsome mythic Shire that is over at Udi's place. So let's see if we're gonna have any luck finally breeding up at random with our friends. So we're gonna go over to her English ranch and we're gonna see. All right, there's that handsome white Shire, tier 3. We're gonna grab, there's Tilly. Come here, Tilly. All right, pure breeding it is. And then we're going to see, I think we have a good chance at it, you guys. I think we might finally end up with at least a tier 2 Shire. So let's see what happens. If we get a tier 3 Shire just straight off the bat after like weeks of breeding Trojan and Tilly together, I'm going to laugh. And we have a tier 1. Maybe it's Tilly. Maybe it's Tilly. So we have yet another... We have yet another one that is just a tier 1. So thank you, Udi. We tried. I swear we have the curse of the Shires. The curse of the plain Shires. Oh my gosh. We'll continue trying with Udi's horse in just a little bit though, because it may actually help us out. All right, anyway, we're also over here because we need to make a bunch of green salad, which means I need a ton more soybeans. So that may be as far as we can go on that for right now. Gosh darn. That's another one of those projects that I'm just coming back to like all day long to kind of work at farming up all of the things we need to sell to our Wrangler friend, because it really does help to give him all of those items, sell them to him, so that we can be able to get a dream jewel. He has given me one orange dream jewel too, which was very nice of him. All right, and he gives you like 20 diamonds every time you trade to him too, which is also very nice of him. All right, we're gonna go ahead and send Luna and all of the others out to the paddock so they can gain a little bit more experience. It's only 230 experience points, which is kind of, that's not as good as it could be if the paddock was up to level 5. Then it would be 500 experience points every single time we sent them out there. So there we go. And then let's go ahead and collect that. Okay, so now let's pop over to the French Ranch really quickly. The French Ranch should be doing good. We can add in our flowers just very, very fast. Oh, yes. And then I do believe I showed you guys how we now have Sakura the Second. So we finally managed to snag our beautiful female tier 3 Pisces year 1. She is so pretty. I love these pink horses. She is just absolutely stunning and gorgeous, tier 3, so she's worth a lot of diamonds just straight away. And this is wonderful because it means that Apple the Second and his mate are actually going to be able, oops, oh yay, wow, a lot of you guys hired me as stable hand. Thank you for that. But it means that Apple the Second and his mate are actually going to be able to retire. So this is Apple the Second, and I think, how many diamonds? 65 diamonds. We'll go ahead and raise him up one more level, and then we will actually swap out his gear, because his son, Apple the Third, is going to be the one who's going to wear the gear from now on, since he's going to be the Pisces that we keep. And Apple the Second and his mate are actually going to be retiring. There you go, Apple. There you go. So Apple is the child of Apple the Second is the child of Apple the First. That is how it's gone down. Lucy is already at level 12. I think we'll go ahead and just sell her for diamonds. I don't know, Lucy. What do you think? That's a lot of diamonds. I think that it's worth it to sell her at the diamonds because it would take me a little while to raise her up to level 13. So Lucy, thank you so much. And now that Sakura the Second is with us, we can go ahead, and Lucy is now retired. That's always hard, but we're over 1,000 diamonds now. Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. All right. So we'll go ahead and let Apple the Second stick around a little bit longer because I think he'll be able to go up another level. But whenever we have to sell the horses for diamonds like that, I just think of it as them retiring because the amount of space you have is very important to manage in Horse Haven. You can't really just have as many horses as you want. All right. And let's see what's going on with Ted. Oh, Ted, you're going to be level 10. Wonderful. It becomes much more difficult to level horses up after level 10. So once you hit level 10, that's usually a good time to go ahead and sell the horse for diamonds. So there we go, Ted. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to go ahead and sell him for diamonds too. You guys, look how many diamonds we have. That's enough to get 3 dream jewels. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, and let's come on over, and to replace the beautiful constellation horses we just sold, we need to get some new ones. And because this is a gorgeous flower meadow ranch with so many flowers, I think that breeding up the Sakura patterned Pisces is the perfect thing to do. So we're going to have Apple the third, and we're going to have Sakura the second, and they are going to hopefully have some beautiful babies. And look at that, they're all tier 3. I love that. That is the way to have it done. That is wonderful. So they're all being tier 3 means they will be worth 25 diamonds as soon as they are born. So basically it's 25 diamonds for breeding these two, which is a little expensive to do, but it's totally worth it. And then just waiting about a day. Yep, in about 1 day, we will have Franco, who we will rename maybe to Apple Pie or something like that. Then we will raise him up to a level 10 most likely and sell him for diamonds, and we will have even more diamonds. So that is kind of how in the past we did that with our Leos before they changed the breeding program, but they've actually like changed it back to how breeding used to work, where if you breed 2 level 3s, you always get level 3s. For a little while there, they changed it. So if you bred like 2 higher level horses, there was still a chance you could get a lower level one, but I think they altered it. So that is really nice. I like having the old style back. And now we will kind of consider it our job. The business that we run here on the French Ranch is breeding beautiful Pisces for their gorgeous heritage and selling them for diamonds. And so that's how we make our money. So that's how I'm not sad when we sell our horses, because sometimes we'll get comments of people going, "No, Seri, why?" And I just think of it that that's how we run our business. We breed beautiful horses and we give them to people. All right, so we put down the daily flowers. Let me go ahead and check. Nothing I really want from here. So we're okay there. And then I don't think... Are you done here? Nope, she's still got 14 hours left for the Pure Breeder Society task. And let's jump over to Germany and see what's going on in the German ranch. And then we'll wrap up the day running over to the cloud race and seeing if we can snag any more dream jewels. But even... Ooh, look at that. So, oh, I need to clear up storage. Oh my gosh. And we will go see if we can manage to snag any more dream jewels at the cloud race. And I'm not sure if we'll be able to, because I'm still having glitches with the cloud race, but we'll just see if it works or not. And if it doesn't, then next time we come back, what we'll do is we'll just buy up several of these blue gemstones and we will go find ourselves a fantasy horse. So I'm really excited about that. All right, let's go ahead and clear this up just in case. Often there's diamonds hiding inside of the paddock. Always worth it to clear it out just because you never know. Ha, there we go. You never know what you may end up with. All right, and then can I snag that? Come here, little patch of grass. Weeds! Get out of my... I hate it when I can't reach it. Okay, well, we'll worry about that later. All right, so are any of you ready to go? Rio, are you level 10? Rio is now level 10. Wonderful. So we'll go ahead and sell Rio for 31 diamonds. You guys, this is perfect. Ruby is still leveling up. And these are actually our mythic level Australian Brumbies, which is really wonderful because these guys are worth a lot when they hit level 10 for diamonds too. We have Makin, and then we have Knight. Knight is worth 41 at level 10, but he is also our male Australian Brumby tier 3 that we keep. And we're breeding him up against our female tier 4, Odette, and we're gonna try to see if we can manage to get... All right, let's move her in there. Hello, Holly. Come on into the family. We're gonna see if we can get a tier 4 Australian Brumby male this time. That's our goal. So come along, Odette. Come along, Knight. And our goal is hopefully... Not these two. Now these two, the yellow and the blue would be fine because they're still tier 3, so they're worth a lot when they hit level 10 for diamonds. But we're hoping for this guy, Scout. And we're hoping for the tier 4 legendary rarity, male Australian Brumby. So we're cheering on for the pink, you guys. Focus really hard on that pink, and that's what we're aiming for here, because it would be amazing. Come on, keep going. That's okay. All right, that's fine because having another Australian Brumby will be just fine, since what we do is we bring them over and we raise them up to level 10 and sell them off for quite a few diamonds. It's not nearly as profitable as breeding constellation horses. It takes about the same amount of time, but it's something we can at least do on this ranch for a little while we're working up to tier 4. All right, Ivan, off you go. We'll just send all of these horses out to level up in the field. And there you go, Ruby, there. All right, everybody should be good there. Wonderful, and I can gather up, nah, okay, storage is full. We'll worry about that later. All right, so the last thing we're gonna do today, and I mean, I'm still gonna work on this, so don't worry, I'll come back and work on giving the Wrangler the items so we can get the dream jewels. But I'm really happy, by the way, about how many diamonds we finally have. Finally getting back into it, breeding up my horses and raising them to level 10. And we're gonna go ahead and put Starburn out in the cloud race and see if there's any dream jewels hiding for us. All right, there we go. We'll equip her with some of the special boost, and let's see if this cloud race works or not. All right, are you ready for this, Starburn? So 1,500 meters is the spot where dream jewels are supposed to show up, and then 2,700 meters is the next spot where you're supposed to be able to find dream jewels that you can catch, and you can get 2 dream jewels per day from the cloud races, so they say. And so far we've only managed to snag 2. That almost seemed like an accident the very first time the cloud race came out. So we're gonna see if we can find another one this time. So 1,000, come on. Oh no, things are loading in wrong again. Did you see that? We were supposed to get a little health boost and we ran right past it. All right, well, we'll just have to see how it works out. Because if worst comes to worst, even if we're not able to do that, like I said, we're raising our horses well, we're managing our ranch as best we can, so we can just spend our diamonds on dream jewels instead. All right, a little bit further, and we want to go straight over 1,500. Should be the first spot we see one. And if we don't see... Nope, 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 keep going. All right, down we go. And if we don't see one by then I think we'll know. Dang it. See, we were supposed to get another boost and we ran right past it. I will be so sad if we run right past a dream jewel when we're supposed to get one. That will not make me very happy. I will totally admit that. All right, onward we go. Come on. Come on, Starburn. Oh, she's so beautiful. I remember how hard it was to work to get her. Do you guys remember all of those amazing races we had to go on? Okay, nothing at 1,500 meters. That's okay. I'll sacrifice a few more diamonds to do one more boost if we need to, so I can show you guys if it's working or not. So that way you won't be like me and just having to spend all of your precious diamonds doing boost after boost going, maybe I missed it? See, we were supposed to get a boost just then, but we didn't. All right, let's keep going. So 2,700 meters is our next goal, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty up here. You know, the cloud races and rainbow races and things like that are some of my favorite in the Mario Kart games too. All right, and so we're almost there. I'm gonna have to boost again. All right, hang in there. All right, another boost, and up we go. And down we go. So 2,700. And if we don't find anything there, then I'll submit another bug report to Horsehaven, and we'll have to see what happens. All right, anything there? No? Sometimes those stars will have things behind them, but that one didn't either. All right, let's jump and jump. All right, 2,500. We're almost there, you guys. Let's see if we're gonna find any luck. Come on. Oh! Okay. We just got a dream jewel. It startled me because it just sort of snuck up. Okay, you guys. Sure enough, at 2,700 meters, we just got ourselves one of the topaz dream jewels. So it can be done, but you need to be willing to spend a few diamonds, I think. I don't think, especially with the way that the like recovery items, the little stamina boost are like load in after you. Look at that, we got one. I don't think you're able to snag one Wow, that's awesome. So that cost us about 13 diamonds to get. So just keep that in mind in case you happen to run. We did get some coinage from it though, and that means that we will have completed our daily quest at least. But that totally surprised me because I was expecting it not to be there. So, hey, oh man, looks like they fixed that. So I'm gonna have to run the actual Mexican steeplechase to complete that. But all right, you guys, look at that. Now we have 4 topaz. So that is worth it, in my opinion, if it's for these 2 dream jewels, because that was 13 diamonds that we spent in order to get to 2,700 meters, and we got the topaz. But you know, that gets a little bit more debatable if it was just the blue one. So apparently you can do that twice. So I might go do that later, and I'll see if I can snag another one at the same spot. But now we've got 4 of these topaz. Really not a good chance of getting these horses, so I would still hold off on that. But yeah, I will race that again later, and I will report back to you guys on how many you can get every day. But we did it! Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that. So next time, you guys, one way or another, if we have to buy the gems or if we're gonna find them in races over the next couple days, we will be trying to use our dream jewels to go get ourselves our very first fantasy horse. So I'm very excited about that. I'm looking forward to it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.